Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Roxy's weekly challenge hosted by Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'm currently doing her week 1 of 2025 where I'm taking a basic envelope and I am making a small journal out of it. Because who doesn't love, oh dear. I've started things and I have a sweater on and I need to take the sweater off. Almost immediately. There we are. Okay. So we have gotten to here. So this is our booklet. It's the front and the back. So that's been collaged. And this is collaged. And then this is an image that's been put at the back of the envelope portion. These are the pages, and I think I want to maybe rearrange the pages a bit. There. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Do I want to do anything as a centerfold? What I don't have is any just basic paper in here. I suppose I could do at least one. Nope. That's not going to be it. It says Christmas on it. Sure. A little bit of stability. Why not? So that is kind of how that'll go. Do I want to take any of that down some more? I'm going to say no. I'll probably do that one a little bit more, but then it needs to keep the other one company. If that makes any sense. There we go. This is, I think I've come up with the name of the kind of journal that I make, and that is Carefree. And that is, it's not that I care, it's not that I don't care, it's that I am not worried. And not worried is carefree. Okay, so now I think we're prepared to do a little zippy-doo. There we are. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. We are going to put that for the moment. And we're going to sew, and then we will have a journal to then make up as we wish. Where's this pink going? Ooh, how about this yellow? Oh, that would work. Still sunny out, so that's good news. It's really warm. Does that need to be like that? Yeah, I suppose it does. Yeah, let's do that. Why do I ever do that? I always try and think, oh, you know what, I can get away with fill in the blank. You can't get away with filling in the blank. Silly bean. It's just easier if you do it the right way. There's one. There's two. Yeah, there's three. And let's do that little one at the top in case we want to do a couple of dangles. There. Okay. Put that away. Oops, something just fell. It's funny to me that how some people really loathe this part. And I am so delighted that I can basically put in however few stitches and I get a book out of it. How can you not be delighted with that? I'm sure that there are reasons. Not everybody is the same. Totally understand. But still, you do a thing and get a book. How great is that? There. And that. Pop that open. Then pull that. Yep. We good. There. That is done. Oops. And so, I don't know. I think I might want to do that. That might be an additional kind of awesome. Yep, I think I'm going to do that. So, how do I want to do that? I think what I want to do, you kind of got to glue it on the flats, I think. I'm just doing a little bit of wrapping so that that stays flat. Or not. Okay. My lid isn't right. There we are. Okay. Let's get this party started. Whee! Okay, that's enough glue. Just gonna say that. And then we can leave that off to the side to dry. Now, next up we have bits and cards and things. Because my new favorite thing is one of these. Ooh, it would fit too. Okay, so I was thinking, so this is not going to be, if I fold it just in half, it'll be too tall. So what I think I want to do is cut this into kind of thirds. I want to take 2 inches out of the middle, create a belly band, and then with the balance, do the library card thing. So what are we doing here? What's our measurementes? I need a pencil or something to make a mark. Here. So let's say that's 9, which would be 4.5. So 2 inches is going to be there to there. And then I'm going to have that and that. Yeah, that should be all right. That's what we're going to go with anyways. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 3/4. It doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, numpty. And that was me needing to have this sealed. That's okay. Ooh. Oh. What do I want to do first? So I want to keep this for that image, but also for a couple of these greens, because I still haven't updated my bits yet. Ooh, isn't that pretty color? Yes. So this is what I want to do. There. That's one. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I don't know. And I didn't need to take that one out after all. Oops. Oh, we're getting close to the end again. This is glue stick nearly done. I'm gonna have to shop for actual supplies. What's my next? My next move is this. Let's dump out some of those bits. There. Always useful to maintain your equipment when you can. Okay, so this is going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the thing that I was thinking of is that this is like an openy thing. And that seems to be a really interesting way of holding a card, or it could be this way. You know what? Let's just glue it, because figuring that out is going to be not a time waster, but a time waster. Come on. Oh, wrong way. There. Nope. Yep. Okay, and I want to do it this way. So I'm going to open just it up a bit. Most underappreciated craft supply or craft tool? Absolutely a letter opener. So many features. There. I don't know when the call closes, and anybody interested in being part of Cindy at Studio Lou's design team, do give her a indication of interest. Check out her, I'm going to say her website, but also her YouTube channel. She has a short with some instructions. She also might have something on Instagram. There. Now then, we've got some of that sort of folded up. I gotta get rid of this Christmas thing. No, where'd all my bits go? Here they are. Here they are. Let's see what we have. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Ooh, yes, this will work. It's funny how things, when you look into the distant past, you go, that was all the rage? And yes, they were all the rage. Because that's what people were doing. They were calling each other, calling on each other, because they couldn't text or email or Teams or anything else like that. And so they had a fancy way of doing that. They had protocols, just like we have protocols now. They weren't anywhere, our protocols are nowhere near as pretty though. Okay, so that's one. Just pop it on like that. I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. Ooh, here's another one. Well, let's cut her out. downy. Oh, another one. The couch is just funny. I don't know why I'm attracted to the image of this couch, but I am. I don't know if it's because it's sort of that sort of bold, very graphic. That might be why. And I'm just introducing some wrinkles. And undo. And then colorize. Well, here we are. That should be sufficient for my needs. So there. I just don't like the word misfit, so we don't need to use it. Do that. going to sit and think about that for a minute. Well, I'm going to commit that. There. It's deliberately squishy. Oh, we're going to get back into this. Where's the bit? Where are you at? Here you are. I am so excited to get started on Junk Journal Round Robin. And I'm thinking of all the things that I need to get sorted out. One of them is I need a new glue stick. Oh, there we are. And then we're going to do this. I just watched Shell's introduction to Junk Journal Round Robin, and one of the things she said was that, you know, we've generally, as a matter of course, we forget what we send, and I cannot overemphasize how true that is. And it's like, yeah, I can hardly wait to figure out to see what it was that I sent them. Like, there's these a variety of envelopes that I've packed. There were sizes, and it's like, I have zero clue what is in them. And I'm sure as soon as they crack it, I'll go, oh yeah, I remember that. Nope. That's too big. Well, let's just cut it out anyways. Part of me badly wants to put that on a hard card, and punch all of that out and then do like an embroidery or something around it. Not for this version, but maybe for a subsequent one. That's just going to be a little raggedy jaggedy. Well, let's do that one. I'm going to use the Fresh Dark. One that I just opened, and it should be brown. It sure is. There, you can see it a little better. Well, while we're up, might as well. I want to do that. Yeah, just make it floaty. Let's see, why not? There we are. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Got those three. And I think what I want to do is the refined outline of this. I'm sure the card was like that and this was just gilding. I want to cut that out because I need the space. There, see what that gives us. What's that way? So technically I can do that. Is there an up and down one? Yep. That should be it. After all that delicate cutting around. Wow. It's not bad. I see a bit of paper kicking around here. I shall have this if I can pick it up. That looks goofy. That looks a bit better. Cindy at Studio Low is making another couple of sort of artists' sketchbook, workbook, journal things, and they're so gorgeous. Just pick a side. Here we are. Good job. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to do that. There we are. That's kind of yum. So we've got 3 pockets. Good job, good job, good job. We need to put something in them. I might need glue, I'm not sure. Let's rest on old orals for a minute. One of the things that I'm aware of is that I only have 2 things on these. And I could do with something else, but I don't know what that is. I could do with a bit of something. And it's just, I know I'm being funny. It's a shame I don't have a bit of anything kicking around. I've got gobs of it. Oh. Sorry, I'm shaking it. Let's, book. Oh, here's some fun. do like tissue. It has so much, it's easy to produce and it's versatile. So for example is I can make, just by tearing out this and plunking it on here, I can automatically change this white to something that's interesting. So I'm going to keep those out. Oh, look at me using patience and getting it to fold. There. I like a lot. Yep. So we'll leave those aside. Still haven't gotten what I was thinking of. Didn't I go through the whole process of making some little tag? Yes, I did. They just happen to be here. Oh, look at that. I even have some of these. Ooh, and I got words. Look at us. Oh, we just had a big dump. Oh, and we've got this one too that I never used. Well, that's okay. So yeah, I wonder if one of these might be. Helpful. Not sure. Maybe a word. Maybe that's what it needs. Okay, so these are travel. Oh, moments. Let's do that. Wait a minute. I'm going to try something that I see Cindy do. That is, she peels these apart. Of course, I have just cut my fingernails, so I have no nails with which to splice these. So, oh, it's easier than expected. So these are really, they're laminated paper. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. So I've gotten rid of that bulk. And now I have, oops, I didn't get it all. So the paper is laminated, and you can sort of get into the layers and sort of split it, keeping the front, which is the pretty part, and then getting rid of the back, which is just there for bulk. Yeah, that's okay. She'd never steer us wrong. There, adventure, come on. Okay, you need to be sat on or something. Okay, adventure, there we are. This, okay, fine, be that way. It's possible I don't have glue there. Now I've got a lot of glue there. It's not one, it's the other. Well, I'll let that sort of simmer. That's just funny. See the world from the couch. I think that's fabulous. We'll do the same thing. I suppose you could do that with a safety knife, but I wouldn't advise. Mostly because of the knife slips, and that's not going to be ideal. Yeah, it's going to be funny. Okay, now I'm going to use this clip. No, I'm not. It doesn't reach. No, I'm not going to use it for either. Well, come on, stick. I want you to stick. All right, that might be a little better. A bit oozy. Okay, so we've got those two. That's a bit better. And then I don't know that I have a word yet. Oh. No, this is a pocket, so I can't. And it's an up and down pocket. Okay, so what do I want to do for a card? I think I already have the front of this, but I just want to check. Oops. This one is so stupid. You know what? We might have to use this one just so that we can rescue it from its suffering. I reserve the right to change my mind, as per usual. Cards. What would be good for cards? I want to make her a Polaroid. Oh! Let's do that because it should be fun. I have a thing. And a thought. I need to find my thing first. Hang on. Oh, this is exciting. Nope. Okay, I'm just wandering up here. Things have sort of gotten out of control. Okay, here's one. Here's two. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. So this is a white Posca pen. Seven points if you know where I'm going. Hang tight if you don't. There. No, it's got to be this. So, a Polaroid has got 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, let's say 7/8 of an inch. You can cut out a piece of paper like that. I've created a stamp that I can stamp on it. Another thing that I can do is cut out a piece of paper and then just highlight around it, which I have done with paint. Some success, but it's slow, and I'm thinking maybe a Posca pen might also work. So I need, so we are going to be driven by the top of her head. How big is this? Oh, I'm excited. So that is sort of, it's 3 and something, and that's 3. So this is more than something. So it should go that way. So this isn't a perfect dimension, but the square is about 3, it says 3.1 by 3.1. And let's, just so I can know, for reals. Ooh, she's gonna slim on her head. Slim on her head. Whee! Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and a quarter. So it's got to go right out there. What? No, 3.5. Shoo! 1, 2, 3.5. There. That's it. Three and a half. 1 7/8, kind of. There, okay. So this is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to place this down. And I'm going to highlight, I'm going to use the Posca pen, line, line, wide line, and line. That's my dream anyways. Ooh, this is fresh. Okay. Stand by while we charge the pen. Coming? Oh, yep. It's getting there. Okay, all right. Wish us luck. I'm doing 2 swipes at it, just because I can. Oops. Okay. It's getting there. I think I need to let that dry and then put it on some kind of a base. Of a base? Are any of these light enough? Not really. I suffer so. Here's a bag. We'll use a bag. There's a bag? No, I want a card. We'll go get a card. I need to use that piece. It's driving me bonkers. How about you? No. Nope. We'll get there eventually. Oiga schmoiga. Well, this is what we're going to do. This is what it's here for. use more of my this. Oh, I suppose the back can be straight white, can't it? After all that. Oh, and that's why I had that blue. Oh, stars. Okay. This. Is this enough? Oh, it is. Yippee dippy. Should go right like that. Just cutting it down a bit because I can. There, and we are going to put all of that, and we're going to put her there. Okay. Okay, good enough. Going in. Oops. It's icky sticky. So was that. Put that over, and then we're gonna do this. Oops. Oh, I'm bouncy in my chair because I'm kind of excited. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. This goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. Dokie, snooky, pookie. And this is more or less dry. That's one. That's two. That's three. And how white is this going to be? It's not going to be white. No, it's not going to be white enough. It's okay. We're just going to make it white enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. No, that's right. That is 4 1/4. And welcome, I can get it unstuck from the ruler, to a Polaroid. Yes! Oops, this is not glued. Come on. Don't need that much, just need a bit. And I need this. There. Not entirely center, but that's okay. I am going to take that. Absolutely. Where's the other one? Adventure. Yes, she seems to be more the adventure type. Yes. There we are. So we have made a lot of progress on this journal. What have we done? We have got the signature sewn in. We've got a bit of a spine decor. We have 1, 2, there should be a third one. Yeah, third envelope kicking around. So we should be able to just like plunk and go. Plunk and go. Plunk and go. Yeah, we could do that. I need to think about this one some more. That's fine. You can always make it an angle. We need to fix this. I think I need, what I'm thinking of doing is trimming it down and then maybe sewing something like that on it or something. And then it might not look so weird right about there, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that is all for now. We're getting somewhere. Oh, and I'm just like super, super excited about this Polaroid methodology. And that essentially is take a thick Posca pen. This is an 8mm Posca pen, and outline the square, quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch, and that's sort of like an inch. And then you trim it from there. That works like really nicely and super easy. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.